131 at 635. It's the real Neal on WGH. They put me back in the saddle again. I got stirrups and the whole bit, man. I could do examinations now if I wanted to. The reason all this is going on, and for the old guy that had the gas that called up and didn't want to know why the news was on, is because Ed Hughes had to have emergency surgery, and the part of the brain that was left was removed. And that's why the WTKR news isn't on. Now, Ed Hughes is a good man. He's by damned Ed Hughes is a good man. Good for what? Nobody has figured out yet. You'll be able to hear the news tomorrow. Those of you with the basketball brains, to call in and go, the Boston Red Sox, man. I really like the Red Sox. Mercurio is going to be here to talk to you at 7 o'clock. In the meantime, it's the 60th birthday of WGH, and we are just spending time together, buddy to buddy, pal to pal, friend to friend, me to your wife, and we're playing a bunch of oldies. In the meantime, we have tried to call Dumbo Dale Parsons. Did we get a connection yet?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, hit it.
Dumbo. Answer the phone right now.
What?
However, if you leave a message along with the day and time of your call at the end of the tone, we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Who is we, Dumbo? Dumbo, hello? Dumbo! Dumbo, are you there? Dumbo! Dumbo, hello? Are you living with a guy in New York? Are you still got those dachshunds that you were messing around with down here? Dumbo! No! Oh, goodbye.
Imagine me and you.
Rock and roll music, 131 WGH. It's the real Neal. It is 6:38, and we have probably the most special thing in the whole world. My former friend, my former buddy, my former lover, Dumbo Dale, is on the telephone. Dumbo.
Hello.
Hello, Dumbo.
Lover?
Yes. Well, I let the secret slip, Dumbo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we couldn't talk about that on the air back in the old days.
That's why I named you Dumbo after the elephant. I used to love it when you used to say, "Pick up that soap." You're at what?
How droll.
Droll?
Yes.
Is that New York City vocabulary?
Yes. I'm here in the big time.
Yes, I know. You're making big dollars. You're in the big time. I heard you got married.
Yes, this is true.
Is it?
Yes.
Is your wife there?
No, she isn't here. I'm still at the radio station.
You wouldn't let her talk to me if she was there, would you?
No.
I didn't think so. I'm sorry about that.
I remember you.
Well, I remember that one girl that you dated, and then I kind of got her into production. Well, never mind. How is life, buddy?
Well, life is wonderful. How are things going with you?
Well,
have you gotten gainful employment yet?
So how is New York?
New York is fine. Short hours and big money, laughing and scratching, playing the hits.
Short hours and big money, huh?
Yeah.
So how is married life?
Married life is great. Listen, we're buying a co-op here in town and a couple of brownstones, and we need somebody to take care of maintenance.
Take care of maintenance. Do you and your wife get lucky very often?
Apparently not. We found out we had to call you.
I want to tell you, every once in a while, I have run into people that have remembered Dumbo Dale Parsons. Just the other day, I had to drive up to Eastern State to make a milk delivery, and a guy came out of one of the buildings, and he was like, Dale Parsons, and then he urinated all over the sidewalk.
How come they have you on the air for this celebration?
Well, they came up with the bucks.
Boy, Ambert isn't there anymore, we know.
Is Ambert here tonight?
No.
They invited him, and he left home at about 4 o'clock this morning and hasn't been able to find his way here.
Yeah, the greatest thing about Ambert Dale as general manager was he lived up in Seaford, and he couldn't hear the radio station at night.
Yeah. Yeah, but Jim Stewart used to.
Well, Jim Stewart doesn't count.
And Bob Kennedy used to whenever he could jump up high enough to turn it on. It was on his kitchen table.
Where's Jim Stewart now?
Jim Stewart is making pornographic toilet paper in Japan.
Oh, nothing's changed.
Yeah, well, he's not making it in America. That's the only thing that's changed. And Bob Canada has created a brand new device. You know how women wear lifters in their bra?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he figured out how to do it in his shoes and his underwear at the same time.
Yeah, well, that ought to get him up to about 4 feet.
In his underwear and in his shoes.
Boy, we did some weird stuff on the air.
You and I?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Remember the motorcycle race?
Oh,
You
God.
cheated?
I did not cheat in
You
the motorcycle.
cheated.
I did not cheat.
You did.
I did not.
You did. You got that skinny runt who looked about like you to get on the motorcycle and put the helmet on with the black on the screen, and you couldn't see who it was, and everybody thought it was you that won that race.
Well, I won the race against you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Let's kiss and make up.
Yeah, kiss this.
Do you remember? Do you remember when we went through that period of time when, what was it? We used to say "up your butt" on the air.
Oh yeah.
And then I would get you mad, and you would go "up your butt" sideways.
Yeah.
And then we got that letter from the elementary school teachers asking us to stop.
Yes.
Because the kids were saying. That was great.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting the response that you had the letter that you sent that said up her butt.
No, that was the wrong teacher.
Oh, yeah.
You know what else I was thinking about the other day? Remember when we had the hot dog eating championship of the world?
Oh yeah.
At the Dairy Queen?
Yeah, they're on Little Creek Road.
Yeah, that was one of the major events in Tidewater history. I think they put up a little wiener in memory of your performance. Well, it wasn't in memory of your performance. It was a little wiener because it was a look-alike of your performance.
You've been talking to my ex-wife.
Well, it's funny. I used to talk to her before she was your ex-wife. I used to. Whoa!
So that's where the rash came from.
Do you remember the X-Lax cake?
Oh yeah.
And you remember Carlton's going away party?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the time that we threatened, what was that guy's name, the TV guy that went to work for you at NBC? We threatened him on TV. Oh, come on, what the hell was this? Soupy Sales!
That's right.
We were on the telethon, and...
He wasn't a news guy.
No, I didn't say news guy.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what happened was, Dale and I were on a telethon, and Soupy Sales was hosting it, and Dale and I were talking back and forth, and we had, what did we have? We had seltzer bottles or fire extinguishers? What did we take with us?
Seltzer bottles.
Okay, and
a pie.
That's right, and Soupy came over and said, well, that's enough, fellas, we got to move on, and we just said, no, we want to talk some more, and we threatened him with the pie, and I said, do you remember the first time I met you when I came on a telethon and put the pie in the face and you were allergic to it?
I remember that.
Coconut cream, wasn't it?
Yes.
Are you still allergic to coconut?
Yes.
Are you still allergic to cream?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Boy, those were the good old days.
Those were the days. Those were the days when, well, see, they got a guy on the radio on GHFM, CD Blooper.
Yeah.
And he claims he's America's favorite disc jockey. A little later on, I'm going to, before I go off I'm going off the air at 7 because Tony McCrurio is going to come in here and lose weight. And
he's a big man in radio.
Yeah, that's right. And but what I'm going to do is I'm going to call a bunch of long-distance numbers because what the hell, they're paying the bill, right?
Yeah, good idea.
And I'm going to ask everybody if they know CD Blooper. I don't think he's America's favorite disc jockey, do you?
I'll ask around up here.
Oh, anybody in the station now that you could ask?
Let's see. No, they've all left.
You're there by yourself?
Just about.
What are you doing at the station now? Dale Parsons, by the way, is at WNBC in New York. He went up there as a program director, making about $200,000 a year for doing squat. And now he is program director. They've sold the station, correct?
Yes.
And they've changed the name to WFAN.
Not until tomorrow at 5:30.
Tomorrow at 5:30. Is that when you start doing the gay talk show? Dumbo? Dumbo?
Hello?
Hello? What happens tomorrow at 5:30?
Well, tomorrow at 5:30, they changed the call letters of WNBC to WFAN.
Is that when you lose your job?
Yeah.
Do
It goes all sports.
And you lose your job?
Well, I don't lose my job. Well, I lose this job, but I have another one.
What's your new job?
I do commercial voiceovers for a number of national clients and regional clients.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You're a counselor at an AIDS clinic and you won't tell anybody. Come on, let me hear
Well,
you.
I am moving to the village.
Are you? Yeah, you know what? I heard that. And I had a question for you about that.
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you that are just tuning in and you think you're listening to the sports talk show, kind of, we're talking about Dale Parsons, Dumbo Dale scoring in New York. And if that's anything like Lawrence Taylor scoring in New York, well, you know, that's all in the veins or in the genes or whatever.
Yeah, speaking of sports, you always enjoyed choking up on my Louisville Slugger, that's for sure.
I can't believe you said that. Do you know that I am now a born-again Christian?
You are?
Well, it sounded good.
Does God know about that?
Well, he rejected my offer. I made him an offer, and he said, go to hell.
You still have that snappy wit.
What can I say about that? Well, I want to tell you that talking to you brings a tear to my eye. And this is probably one of the most moving things that's ever happened to me.
Yeah,
well,
me
no,
too, except for that time when you gave me the X-Lax cake.
I knew that was coming. Listen, Dumbo, I am going to go because I've got about 12 minutes, and I want to see if we can get anybody else to call in so I can insult them, because insulting you is old hat, and it never was a challenge to begin with. Hang on a second. I started the intro. I thought we would talk it up talently.
Okay.
Hang on. I got to move the needle back.
Just like the old days. You still can't talk up to the post.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, cut 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
What are you playing?
I can't get no satisfaction. I thought that was appropriate for you and your new marriage. I'm going to dedicate it to your wife.
I tell you what, hold on. I have something else I want to say.
Okay. He hung up on me. Rock and roll music!